You getting interviewed?
No, I was teasing.
Oh, I thought John was about to interview. My bad.
DK, are you and Heat back on good terms now after only playing 3 snaps this last week?
Yeah, we back on good terms.
Will we fight for more this week?
Oh, we'll see. I'm supposed to be playing Friday, so we'll see.
How much do you need those reps? Like, I know that you want to be out there, but how much do you need those reps?
I think like everybody says, you practice what you're going to do in the game. So I believe getting as many practice reps as I can with Drew and Gino will be the determining factor of a lot of stuff.
What's life been like since you signed your contract?
Normal. Just signed a contract. That's it.
How do you approach camp differently now than you did 3 years ago for these preseason games?
Well, it's a lot more in-depth details, especially having Sanjay back. Is gonna help me with my production and being not only better as a player, but a better blocker and a better understanding of the scheme.
Marquise Goodwin said yesterday that Sanjay being here was one of the reasons he wanted to come here. Why has he made such an impression on you guys? Marquise, what is it about him that made a point for you?
Well, I'll say my second year Sanjay was here. He really just showed me how to be, a better receiver, aggressively when the ball's not coming to me, things I can do, off the ball. So just a lot of stuff, about the game that I really didn't think about.
So has he given you even more to think about, or are you just kind of going back and he's hammering those same points?
Well, we pretty much think the same way. So, whatever he tells me, it's either I need a reassurance of it or I already knew it. So, Sanjay's really just keeping me, accountable and just making sure that I'm doing my job.
DK, is it too early to talk about you as a leader, or you don't think about that? It's more about you handling the business and going about your way?
I would say more about me going handling my business and just being, leader by example, just showing the young guys how to practice and just going hard every play I get.
Tariq Woolen's a young guy that you've gone up against. We talk about what he's learned against you, but what have you learned going up against him?
Well, he's a very smart corner. For him just being a rookie, him and Kobe, are very smart corners. They're going to be very good, in the coming years. But just how he plays the ball, he was a former receiver, so just his ball skills when the ball's in the air, and how he's not going to back down from challenge, and he questions everything that I do. So that's what I like about him.
In what way does he question?
He'll just ask me what I've seen on a certain route or why'd I do this, and I'm asking him the same thing of what he's looking for in a receiver. So just the relationship that we're building.
What have you learned about Drew Lock and him getting the last few months?
He's a very down-to-earth person. He loves football, loves the game, and very studious. I know every time I come in here during the off day, he's always in here. Him and Gino both, and along with Jake Eason. So, that room is very competitive, and they're going to be real good for each other.
How odd is the situation of trying to establish a rapport with the quarterback, but you don't know which one it's going to be?
Just going out there doing my job and letting the coaches decide who's really going to be the quarterback. But I'm just taking my reps and making the most of them.
Gino's had a lot of reps with the ones. Do you feel like maybe you need to see Drew with the ones when you're out there?
I don't need to see nothing. Pete just left, so that's a question for him.
What does Sanjay teach you, if anything, about how to impact the game when you're not getting the ball?
About being aggressive when I'm blocking. I know I would always just come off and just try to push somebody, but how to really mentally, tire somebody out just by blocking them.
Look like you pushed you guys about 10 yards downfield.
What's up? What'd you say?
Your one step against the Bears, you pushing it.
I knew I was coming out, so I was just trying to get my lick, be the first one.
Sanjay told a story about I think it was a touchdown against New England a couple years ago.
Don't listen to nothing Sanjay say. That's probably not true.
He was just talking about all the intricacies of that route and how it looked exactly in the game, like practice. How much in terms of the precision of route running have you taken from him?
A lot. We practiced that route probably 10 times that whole week, from film study to talking about it to doing it on the field during walkthrough to actually doing it during practice and then translating it to the game. So, he's very in-depth, about what he sees on film and, about a plan of going into the game with a plan so that, you don't think about anything. You just do what you've been doing at practice the whole week.
Why should we not believe what Sanjay said?
Huh?
Why should we not believe what Sanjay said?
I mean, you can't trust a man like that. He left and came back, so that should tell you everything.
Is that cool though to see, to like go back and watch the game film on Monday and be like, that did look exactly like, to kind of see it translate?
Right, yes, sir, because it builds trust, you know, with the coach and the player, and you know, when stuff like that happens exactly how, you know, he says it's going to happen, you know, you start to trust him more and more, and then you just, you know, build a relationship that's you know, sustaining over a long period of time.
Did anything stand out to you about the matchup you had with Artie in that Bears game last year?
He was he's a very technical corner, and you can tell that he's a vet in the game because, you know, he's been hurt, you know, during camp, but he's always paying attention, working on his craft on the side, you know, every chance he gets. So I did notice that he was a very savvy corner.
At this point in the year, are you studying the guys that you're going to play during the regular season, or does that start later?
No, they got to guard me, so that's how I look at it.
How much are you enjoying the ride? I mean, you're last year, you got the contract, and how much are you enjoying the process and this whole thing where you're at right now?
What process?
I mean, just playing football, honing your skill, doing the best that you can.
Right. I mean, I'm enjoying it, you know, every chance that I get. But now I'm just in a role to where I'm looking to, you know, build people up like Kobe and Tariq and Kenneth Walker, just the young guys, just so they don't have to feel like, oh, I'm out here alone, I'm far away from home, and I'm out here by myself. No, we got a team, and we're building a team aspect to where, you know, we're a band of brothers, and we're gonna fight together, you know, on Sundays and at practice, and we're still gonna joke and laugh around. But you know, when it's time to get serious, it's time to get serious.
DK, we haven't been able to see D much just because of circumstances and everything. What do you expect to see from him when he's able to get out here from what you saw last year, what he's been doing? What kind of a player do you see?
Right. I know before he got hurt in the Colts game, his very first game, he's a very explosive player, strong hands, smart, you know, when running routes. He was a former running back, so all you got to do is just get the ball in his hands, and he's going to make, you know, somebody miss or make something happen. So I'm just waiting to see, you know, when we can give him the ball and so he can really showcase what he can do.
You talked last year a few times about how you felt like opposing defenders were really trying to take you out of your game mentally. Do you feel better prepared to handle that this year?
Yes, sir.
How so?
Just watch. I mean, I really can't give you an answer for that. I'm going to show you how I won't let it affect me.
With some of the moves that the team made this offseason, trading Russ, cutting Bobby, changing coaches, it felt kind of like a rebuild a little bit. But why haven't you guys in the building embraced like a rebuild? It seems like you guys still have the same championship.
That sounds like a Pete question.
Well, I mean, you have championship aspirations, yeah, right? You don't think this is a rebuild. Why do you still feel that way after losing such, you know, talented players like Russ?
Oh, because of my mentality. I mean, they were great players, but it was 10 other people on the field with them, you know, at the same time as them. So, I mean, we didn't lose everybody. That's how I look at it.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Yeah.